from Bloggers Ideas. I hope you guys are doing well and sailing in the pink of your health. So today I'll be doing a detailed review of Conservation by Jane Goodall. Now, who is Jane? She is a primatologist. Primatology is a branch of zoology that is concerned with the study of primates. She is known to be the world's foremost expert on chimpanzees. She is also best known for her 60 years of study of social and family interaction of wild chimpanzees. Jane is also one of the most honorable member of Future Council. But first, let me give you a quick introduction to this amazing platform, Masterclass. So Masterclass is a place where you get to learn about various subjects. It is a course website. So you must be wondering what makes Masterclass so different from other educational websites, right? I got all your question answers. Masterclass is a curated course website in which all of the courses taught are by the leading experts of the belonging field. This is what makes Masterclass different from others and very unique. So Masterclass has two fee structures. You can pay $90 and get a specific course and a lifetime access to that course. And second, you can opt for an all-access pass where you can pay $180 and get a lifetime access to all the courses available in Masterclass. But if you're sure about taking one class and once a particular course, then you should go for the first option. But if you ask me, I'll strongly advise you to go for the second option of $180 an annual pack and get lifetime access to all the courses present. Masterclass is a community where you can start discussion on any topic, network with all the fellow students present in that course. And also, you can gift this all-access pass to your friend or family members. It would be like giving the gift of education and experience. You can access courses which are deal in various topics and choose which one you would like to learn or which instructor you would like to listen to. They also provide you with the workbooks which help you understand the topic very easily and very fast. So, getting back to our Masterclass course, it is divided into 4 parts. First, meet your instructor. Second, chimpanzee behavior and animal intelligence. Third, our impact on the natural world. And fourth, communication and hope. So, let's start with meet your instructor. Here you meet your instructor, that is Dr. Jane Goodall. Here she speaks about the Masterclass and aspects we will be learning in here, about her life journey and everything. Moving on towards the next part of the chapter, chimpanzee behavior and animal intelligence. This is divided into 8 parts. First, dreams of Africa. Second, the breakthrough. Third, chimpanzee behavior. Fourth, chimpanzee behavior continued. Fifth, chimpanzee development and learning. Sixth, animal intelligence. Seventh, chimps and humans. Eighth, chimps and human continued. Walking you through each part of the section, let's begin. So, dreams of Africa. Jane here tells students stories from her childhood, how it all began, how her inspiration took her from England's seaside to forest of Africa. With her soothing stories, you will come to know so much about her and the times she has faced. Breakthrough. Jane here tells the students about the struggle and the challenges she faced during her initial work in womb and how she managed to everything. She tells the story about how she arrived at that one breakthrough and how that part has changed her life forever. Next, chimpanzee behavior. Jane tells the students about the stories from the forest of Africa and what all she learned, and she goes into depth about how she studied complex behaviors in chimpanzees and how Mr. David helped her. She speaks how chimpanzees made tools and how they used them and many other things. So, chimpanzee development and learning. Jane speaks about chimpanzees' family bond and intact development. She also mentions how humanly mothers and chimps have the same behavior. Animal intelligence. Here Dr. Jane teaches you some of the incredible secrets she uncovered about the intelligence of animals and planet kingdom. from chimps to the trees. She also shares her experience with speaking parrots. So moving on to chimps and humans. Here, Dr. Jane tells how there's never been a more exciting time to study animal science. Here she tells how much she has learned about the remarkable similarities between chimps and humans and how much there is still uncovered. Chimps and humans continued. After Dr. Jane's deep observation about the similarities between chimps and humans, she believes that emotional play an important part in science, and that's the human being might not be the only animal to display spiritual qualities and behaviors. Moving on to the next, that is the third part of Masterclass, our impact on the natural world. This part of the lesson is divided into 8 sections. First, human and the environment. Second, human and the environment continued. Third, threats to animal. Fourth, animal cruelty. Fifth, climate change. Sixth, water. Seventh, land. So let's begin. First, human and the environment. In this part of the chapter, Dr. Jane will teach you about the moment she turned from a scientist to an activist and how she uncovered all the stories and the problems she had faced about the chimps and humans. Humans and environment continued. Here, Dr. Jane shares the 3 main problems challenging the health of our planet and explains how we must not lose hope after or during facing the impossible problems. So next, threats to animals. Here, Dr. Jane gives students knowledge about the problem faced by humans and animals and how they all are interconnected. And she also teaches how conflicts between human and animal threaten both of the species. The next topic is climate change. Students learn here about how many kind of waste we release into the environment and the effects they have on our interconnected worlds, and more information about the same is provided by Dr. Jane here. Water. Water is one of the most precious resources and yet we take it for granted, says Dr. Jane. In this part of the chapter, she also shares some tips on water and how we can conserve it. Next, land. Dr. Jane speaks here about her emotional connection with the land and how painful it is to see the destruction of forests, and she shares an emotional connection with the trees. She also teaches about the incredible plants and the far-reaching effects of destroying forests. Industrial agriculture. In here, Dr. Jane explains the need to grow natural amount of food to keep up with the human population. Dr. Jane also quotes how overpopulation is harmful for our planet and our society. Moving on to the next part of the section, activism, communication and hope. This part is divided into 12 sections. Organic farming, food as activism, advocacy strategies, communication and continued, opening a dialogue, the next generation, making global changes, roots and shoots continued, reason for hope continued. So let's begin with organic farming. In this part, you will learn how organic farming helps restore forests, attract wildlife and produce an healthier environment and better food. Jane also quotes, there is hope to combat the negative effects of industrial agriculture very soon if we follow everything. Next, food as activism. Jane here says you can be an activist today by choosing what you buy and what you eat. In this part of the chapter, you will learn how changing some small habits in your food consumption can have a far-reaching effect on the environment. Next, advocacy strategies. It is said it is easy to feel hopeless in the face of problems. But here, Dr. Jane will teach you many ways you can help and how we should think and act at the times of problems. Communication. It is said that Dr. Jane is the best storyteller in the world, and now you get a chance to learn communication from the best in the world. So here she tells you some techniques for communicating effectively with anyone. Even if that person and you don't have the same perspective towards things. How interesting is that? In this part, Dr. Jane shares her tips for making presentation fun for her and the audience. She also speaks about speaking from the heart and nerves and how important it is to do so. Next, opening a dialogue. Here you will learn about how Dr. Jane communicates about the climate change and its negative effects and companies who are harming animals. Next, the next generation. Jane here says that we are on a downward path towards creating a planet that will no longer have human life. But she also says that there is still hope for saving Earth, especially due to the young people. Roots and shoots. In this part, students are introduced to the original and origin of the Roots and Shoots program. Roots and Shoots continued. Students get to learn the tenets of roots and shoots and also the meaning behind the names and some basic information which is very important. Moving to the last part, reasons for hope. In here, 4 main reasons for hope are discussed. First, the reason and energy of youth, the power of human brain, the resilience of nature, and the power of social media. So, reasons for hope. Dr. Jane ends her masterclass here with a reminder for all of us that our work has just begun and that our greatest tool for creating change is the one that we share with human spirit. This course is provided with 2 workbooks. First, a family workbook and the second is standard workbook. Both the workbooks have very important details about everything related to humans and our environment. So I really hope you discuss and have a good conversation with your family about how we make a change for our lives. I would like to share my opinion with you. According to me, it is a very good course, very well explained with stories, clips, great examples. This course is divided into small parts. This course would work perfectly for the ones who have just begun their career as journalists or ecologists because this course speaks so many things that one needs to learn, and all of this is taught by the finest Jane Goodall. In my opinion, this course is total worth for the beginners. So let's discuss some pros about the course. First, one of the best things that I felt about this course is that Jane has added a personal touch to every part of her story. Second, she also has added clips of her real life experiences to make things more clear for the students. With this, I'd like to conclude this review video. Over this course from Masterclass, that is Conservation by Jane Goodall, is one of the greatest course in Masterclass that I have stumbled upon, since this teaches everything that is to be learned by beginners. Everything is properly explained with a personal touch of Jane. So, yes, and a big yes, this course is a must recommend from my end. And why not? So, if you consider taking this class, which I strongly would advise you to, you can find all the links in the description box below. And if you like this review video of mine, so please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel so that every time we come online, you get notified. And don't forget to hit the bell icon straight there.